data, it will all be on that system.
Kenya loses an estimated 373 billion shillings annually to malnutrition, with 18% of children stunted and more than 60% of women iron deficient. In response, the government and private sector today recognized top food processors at the 2025 Kenya Millers Fortification Index Award in Nairobi. Now, PC Secretary Musalia Mudavadi presided over the ceremony, where millers excelling in fortification maize, wheat, and edible oils were feted for their role in strengthening food security and public health.
The Kenya Millers Fortification Index Awards marked its second edition with a call for greater industry accountability in food fortification. Congratulations, he has done it. Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi underscored the role of fortified foods in tackling hidden hunger, describing fortification as a shield against malnutrition and stunted growth.
Fortification is the quiet revolution that turns staples into shields against malnutrition, hidden hunger, and stunted futures. It is the vitamin in our ugali, the iron in our flour, the promise of healthier children and stronger generations.
This year, 26 milling companies and 4 edible oil processors were assessed, producing a combined 113 brands. 77 of those brands scored above 80% on the fortification index.
The quality of the food that we are promoting here speaks to eating less but better quality. So it's not about eating half a kilo of whatever you're eating, but in that half a kilo or quarter of a kilo, what ingredients are in that lesser portion.
Organizers say the process strengthens compliance while boosting consumer trust in fortified foods. The recognition also comes against a backdrop of recent government crackdowns on counterfeit edible oils in Mombasa, which authorities say undermine consumer safety and erode trust in fortified products.
The main challenge we face is now how to communicate this to the consumers, because a lot of time we see those blogs coming in wherein people say, oh, oil is not healthy. But oil is a nutrition component which is really required by a human body. And if you even read the statistics also, edible oil itself is naturally enriched in vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. Then we fortify with vitamin A and vitamin D, which is helping with the immunity booster, and it is helping with the bones and all.
Stakeholders emphasize that stronger regulation and industry self-policing are key to protecting both public health and market integrity.
We were skeptical when we first piloted this. Will industry share the inside information they have with the public? And yet we were very pleasantly surprised. They came out in the opposite way. They came out very courageously and said, we're doing the right thing. We have nothing to hide. We open our doors. You can look at the data.
At the moment, if you look at the packet, there's a green and blue running man, and it's called Malezi Bora. It was the main icon for fortification, so when you look at your packet. But I think we've realized there is a gap. We need to identify the products that are really performing and doing the right thing. So we are working on a mark of quality.
With malnutrition costing Kenya an estimated 373 billion shillings annually, the government and industry stakeholders are pushing fortification as one of the most cost-effective tools to secure Kenya's food future. For KTN, I'm Paul Tiongo.
Well, that story right there does it for Business at One, and a very good story by Paul Tiongo talking about fortification.